What's going on, everyone? It's Alex from Riot Gaming, and today we're going to have ourselves another short roundup of a Games Awards show, but this time it's going to be the British Academy Games Awards. And as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to stay in the loop about all the interesting video game news and help the channel grow. Now let's begin. Last week, the British Academy of Film and Television Arts held their 17th Annual Game Awards for the great stuff we saw come out in 2020. The show itself ran for almost 2 hours, so here is a shortened version of the entire thing. The first award of the show was for Best Game Design, and it was presented by Hideo Kojima. And the award went to the enormously popular roguelike action game Hades. Next up was the award for Best New Original Property, and it was presented by the host of the popular podcast How to Kill an Hour, Marcus Brownzy. And the award went to Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition, a small adventure game about a secret highway going through the caves underneath Kentucky and the strange people who travel it. Then we had the award for Best Performer in a Supporting Role, presented by the new recruit for the esports team Liquid, Isa Butterfield. The winner is Logan Cunningham, who voiced Hades, Achilles, Poseidon, Asterius, Charon, and the storyteller in Hades. Now, it's okay, the voice acting performance he gave was absolutely stellar, and for so many characters at that, but I absolutely have to comment on that one. While I am fine with this award winner, I am sure a load of people are going to disagree. Because amongst the nominees, there were very, and I mean very strong actors that also delivered a visual performance in addition to stellar voice work. People like the 3 nominees from The Last of Us Part 2, which is understandable, since whether you liked the story and twists of the game or not, there is no denying that almost all the actors in that game did an amazing job, and some of the supporting cast almost completely overshadowed the 2 protagonists. Jeffrey Pierce, who played Tommy, Troy Baker, who showed up in flashbacks as Joel, and Shannon Woodward, who played Dina, which in my opinion was even more interesting than Ellie in that game. And I must also mention my personal favorite, Patrick Gallagher, who played Cotton Khan in Ghost of Tsushima. Only his performance made this villain stand out and memorable. So all in all, there were much stronger and more obvious contenders in my opinion. After that nomination, there was the section for Games as a Service, with the award for Best Evolving Game, which was presented by the famous esports presenter Frankie Ward. We had things like the expansion for Destiny, then we had Fortnite of course, and my personal favorite No Man's Sky, which are all games that had a relatively good run last year. But the winner was another game that also made a comeback, Sea of Thieves. Next is the category that was sponsored by the partner of BAFTA Game Awards and voted on by the players, the EE Game of the Year. And the award went to The Last of Us Part 2. And let's be honest, amongst the nominees there were things like Valorant and Call of Duty Warzone. Of course it would be either The Last of Us or Ghost of Tsushima or Hades again. For me, it was definitely Tsushima. It made a huge impression on me and proved some pro-consumer points that were dead in the industry for a while now. Half an hour into the show, we got the Game Beyond Entertainment Award, and the winner was Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Next amongst the awards, we had the audio-related one, the Audio Achievement Award. This award was presented by an award-winning composer, Emma Noon. And now, here I could have gone emotional and broke a couple things in the house, but thankfully, the award did go to Ghost of Tsushima for its absolutely amazing sound design. Congrats to Sucker Punch, love you guys! And now let's move to the Animation Award, which was presented by the co-founder of Kinda Funny, Greg Miller. This BAFTA also went to The Last of Us Part 2. I honestly don't know. I see why, I played the game from beginning to end, but there are so many other games that did more complex animations and choreography. Like for example Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, with its amazing action set pieces and acrobatics. So I know this is another nomination that is going to spark another internet war. The next award was for Artistic Achievement and presented by a BAFTA actor nominee, Abu Bakr Salim, and the winner of that category was Hades. The next one was on the technical side of things. This award for technical achievement was presented by the esports presenter Alex Mendez. The winner of the category was Dreams, and I think you will find little resistance here, since the game is technically stunning, providing the ability to create full, proper games inside its engine, with potential prospects of monetization for the user. But then there were some technical problems and the stream lost audio, so they later returned to the developer of Dreams for them to say their thank yous for winning. The next award was for Best Family Game. This award was presented by the actress Bella Ramsey, who is also going to play Ellie in the HBO adaptation of The Last of Us. And the winner of this BAFTA was Sackboy: A Big Adventure. The award for Best Debut Game was next. It was presented by the guys behind the podcast Play, Watch, Listen: Alana Pierce, Troy Baker, Mike Bithell, and Austin Wintory. The winner was Carrion, a fun spin on the 2D horror style of games where you play as the monster that escaped as an experiment gone wrong and are killing people. Now, the mandatory award for Best British Game was presented by the founder of Black Girls Gamers, J. Ann Lopez. This nomination was won by Sackboy: A Big Adventure as well. Finally came the time for the Music Award, and it was presented, after an awkward joke that it is not Hans Zimmer, by the BAFTA-winning composer Jessica Curry. And yet after another cringy joke, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales was announced as the winner. The next award they call the Fellowship Award, which is given to people who, by their standards, push the industry forward. It was presented by the co-founder of Guerrilla Games and the head of Sony Worldwide Studios, Herman Hulst. The award was given to Shaban Reddy, the studio director of Media Molecule. Another important award came next, and it was the Narrative Award. And it was presented by the great, award-winning actress with the longest IMDb list I have ever seen. But to most of us, she is known from Mass Effect, Jennifer Hale. And the BAFTA went once again to Hades. Now, much closer to the end of the show, we got the Performer in a Leading Role Award, which was presented by Rahul Kohli, who played in Gears of War 5. And the winner was Laura Bailey, who played Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. She also took home the award for Best Performance on the Game Awards last year. Then the Multiplayer Award was presented by the drag queen Trixie Mattel, and the winner was, you guessed it, Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Let's be serious, this game was and is a phenomenon and probably sold more Switch consoles than Zelda Breath of the Wild. And the final award of the show, the Best Game Award, was presented by the WWE superstar Xavier Woods, and the winner was once again Hades. In the end of it all, this was not as bad of a show as many might have thought, but it had definitely sparked hostilities online and made as many people upset about 2020 as it made happy. And this was everything for the BAFTA Game Awards. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you everyone for watching, this was Alex, and I'll see you next time.